Welcome, Griselda, to our series of what do you love about baby watching, and what sort of impact does it make on the children that you've worked with? What do you enjoy about it? And so, Griselda, of course, you are the co-founder of Baby Watching in the UK, so you are terribly important, amazingly experienced, but I'm going to let you tell us all about what you love about it so much. Over to you.
Okay, hello, Michelle. That's not really very accurate, but Andrew and I did ask Dr. Brish if he could bring it to the UK, and he was happy for us to do that. Yeah. And I am so glad we did. So I'm really delighted that you said, please have a think, especially at this time, what you like about, what you love about baby watching.
Yes.
I was thinking, I mean, there's so many things, so it was difficult to choose. But I thought, actually, one of the things that I love most about baby watching is that it's such an encourager.
Yes.
It encourages us to be really interested in each other.
Yes. Yeah.
Thoughtfully interested. Yeah. What we think, our ideas, what we feel, what I feel, what you feel, and what we feel together.
Yes.
And I just think that we don't spend enough time doing that in everyday life. So somehow the fact these lovely parents will be, again, we encourage to bring their babies in, just their precious small baby, into school for the children to watch.
Yeah.
They encourage their babies.
Yes.
That's what they're doing all the time, really. And they encourage them because they're really interested in them.
Yes.
And really love them. And
yes.
Watching, that's so obvious. And the children get that.
Yeah.
They can see and feel. You know, they love their babies and they're getting to know them. And what they're watching, with, of course, we name that for them sometimes, is that the relationship is growing, sort of before their very eyes.
Yes.
But they also, they're feeling it and seeing it.
Yes.
And I suppose the thing that I think is interesting watching is that you can just see, looking around the room, not all the children all the time, but they get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just bit by bit, they really get it. They understand that this business of being in relationship, whatever they want to call it, you know, somebody cares about me.
Yes. And in that encouragement, there's something lovely about communicating value to the child. It's telling them they are worth, you know, they are valuable.
But just that, I think just that, they're watching, they're learning that, you know, I'm important.
Yes.
But then they, bit by bit, they realize that you're important.
Yes.
That we are important.
Yeah.
And they keep noticing that the mum and baby are important to each other. And it might just be something like giggles.
Yeah.
Coming from the two of them. They're just loving it together. Or more often, I suppose, it might be crying and mum's concerned.
Yeah.
And helping baby and trying to work out.
Yeah.
And they're watching all that.
Yes.
And they watch intently. I mean, I think it's fascinating watching.
Yes.
And often people say, I'm sure they've said this to you, oh, but really? I mean, wouldn't they prefer it if you brought a dog in? You know, yeah, they would like it. They do like it and so on. But I do not think that bringing an animal in could keep the sustained interest week after week, that the relationship between the mother and baby, or father and baby.
Yes. And the relationship between the children and the mother and the baby, because they begin to invest in that relationship, don't they? They get excited when they see baby changing, and they celebrate it as well, don't they? And
they absolutely do. And I mean, you know, when the baby rolls over, the entire group, they're so excited. And it's so lovely. And then it's so lovely for mum.
Yeah.
It's really lovely for the baby too.
Yeah.
We hear that sort of joyousness. And in fact, that's true. I mean, mothers tell us, don't they, how encouraged they are.
Yes.
And really touched when they hear some of the things that children say in comments about what they're doing. And they often say, because I didn't even know I did that.
Yes. Yeah. And there's something refreshing about hearing that all my emotions are normal, including the frustrated ones.
That's very true. Yeah. So therefore, if we're going back to encouragement, I mean, being encouraged to know that it's perfectly, not only all right, but probably a good thing to be able to express all my feelings.
Yeah.
And of course, teachers, I think, I think that's one of the other things I really love about baby watching is it seems to me that the fact that the teacher, and if it can be the classroom teacher who's running the group, ultimately.
Yeah.
I think that's really wonderful because the teachers get a chance to really, really see their children in a way that they don't have time to see, perhaps,
Yes. Yeah.
in the normal run-of-the-mill day, trying to get through teaching everything. So I think it's enormously encouraging for them, and they do talk about that, don't they?
Yes,
Terribly encouraging for them to see their children as sort of bigger than they knew, if you know what I mean. They sort of think.
Yeah.
So I think it's the children have been encouraged. They are encouraging. The teachers, I think, are encouraged to be better teachers.
Yeah. I think
good teachers already, but better teachers, even better teachers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even, I'm a therapist for many, many years. I found that the whole process as a group leader really helped me be even more intentional about the way that I listened, the way that I held and valued each child and their contribution. I found that it just made me even more empathic and delighted in the children. They surprised me.
So, exactly what you're saying, that have been and continue to be, and probably will even more, encouraged to be a better group leader, a better mentor.
Yes.
As you're encouraged by
yes.
what you're seeing, and it's somehow, it's extraordinary, isn't it? It's very, very organic. It's something that happens.
Yes.
When a mother and baby or father and baby come into a classroom, and everybody's focused and interested in the relationship that's there in front of them. Very normal, very ordinary.
Yeah.
And just something very magical happens.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's all about to do with relationship and being interested and being noticed and being cared about. It's probably to do with love, actually, as well.
Yes.
There's just love in the room, and, in its broadest sense. And somehow, I think it was Coulson, wasn't it, who said, Tizu often says, baby watching should be in every school in the country.
Yes, she does. Yeah.
And she's right. And she's absolutely right. Because it encourages all of us to be better people.
Yes, no, I agree. And it's sort of, I think there's something about, I love that, you've used encouragement a lot, and I love that word. And it's something about the safe learning space that then feeds back into everything the child does and their relationship with the teacher. Yeah,
they're encouraged to take risks. They're encouraged to speak when sometimes they haven't, because it's all encouraging. It's all that kind of the whole sense of being together is to be together, to learn from each other, to be interested, to reflect.
In a way, it feels like a celebration of the human experience.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it. Well, that's something to like baby watching for.
Yeah.
A celebration of the human experience.
Yes.
How can one put that in the sound bite?
Permission to be fully human and to celebrate and be delighted in that.
Yeah, permission
to be human. Actually, we are built to be in relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we were talking over each other. I think you said permission to be fully human.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably a good place to end, Michelle.
Well, Griselda, it is always an absolute delight to talk to you, and I'm hoping to have more videos of you on our YouTube channel.
Well, you never know, but I know you've got lots of people to interview, so it's wonderful you're doing it, and thank you.
It's been a pleasure, so thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.